Hey guys, Sean here with another video out of the 365 Days series. Thank you so much for joining me. Today we're talking about interactions between people, how to create relationships in that realm. So the reason I want to bring this up is because the day and age we live in, we're so interconnected with social media, with phones, with tablets, with computers, with all sorts of devices that ultimately put us behind a screen. But I want to tell you today that the biggest, most satisfying thing in life is when you create a relationship face to face, when you have authentically are able to talk to someone, in person, to be able to create the relationship, to be able to see the emotion that they exude when you speak to them, when you tell them things, when you compliment them, when you ask them questions. Because the difference between someone who responds to your message over text or responds to your message over, let's say, Snapchat versus an in-person response is this is real time. If I'm standing there with you and we communicate, it's all real-time feelings. Sometimes I feel like when I text someone or I Snapchat them back, I don't authentically give them the emotion that I first experienced when I saw their text or I saw their video or whatever they did or their picture. Does that make sense? Because you have to receive the picture and then you have to bring the emotion back out and send it back to them. And it might not necessarily be the same thing. You might not feel the same way, but when you're in person, when you're talking to someone face to face and you tell them, hey, you look very pretty in that dress, they're going to react in a certain way and you authentically get to see it right there real time. And that's something that's so special. Something that is, undefined by words almost, because it's a feeling that we don't know how to describe. Obviously, you can say it's a feeling of joy if they respond the right way or fear if they don't. But ultimately, it's something deeper than that. It's something that we know that it's a natural thing that occurs in our body, in our mind. That when you tell someone that they mean something to you, or you tell someone that they're beautiful, or you tell someone that whatever they did a great job, or even something negative or something heartbreaking, you can see their emotions. You can respond to it. You can actually help them or actually give them exactly what they want depending on how they react. But, and this is, when you do it over a form of media or a form of technology, you don't get the same reaction. And that's just the truth. Technology is great. Utilize it. Use all the social medias. I use them myself. Not every single one, but a lot. But don't let it supplement real interactions. Don't let it take away what it really means to create a relationship with somebody. Create it the old-fashioned way. Face-to-face interaction is something that's always going to be around. Robots can never take that away. Technology can never take that away. Being able to sit in front of another person and have a conversation that's intellectual, that's brilliant, that brings forth emotions that you love to feel is something that is worth 100 times more than any technology that you could ever use in your whole entire life. And I promise you that, and they'll stay true for the rest of humanity, the rest of life. So that's the video, guys. Hopefully you found value out of it. Hopefully this opens up a new mindset that you don't necessarily need technology to create relationships. Or let me rephrase that. You need the face-to-face reaction or face-to-face interaction to have that real connection, to have that connection that means something so much more. To know if someone actually is responding to you the right way or the wrong way, and you can help them fix it, respond back. And technology just doesn't give you that power. Now, you could say Skype and stuff like that, and that makes sense, but there's other things that actually happen when you're just there. You feel their energy. You feel something, a greater power when you communicate this close and even closer for some people. So that's the video, once again. Thank you so much for listening. Hopefully I gave you a new perspective on creating relationships with people. This video is just giving you value, helping you expand your life, expand your ideas, expand what it means to live as a human being, something that sometimes we forget about because we get so shrouded in everything that is happening. Thank you so much for listening. This made a difference in your life. I did my job anyways, guys. Have a great night and always live with passion.